Rockstar. I'm Coach Roz with Team Betty Rocker, and today I'm bringing you a really fun upper body and abs focused workout. For this workout, we're going to be playing with some compound sets, which is where you take two exercises that target the same muscle and put them together to really help focus on building our strength. For this workout, I'm using some weighted objects. So go on and grab your dumbbells, water bottles, laundry drugs, anything that you have available to you to get in that extra resistance. And then I will be using my chair, so you will want a chair, table, ottoman, anything for some sort of elevated surface. We are working in the 10 to 12 rep range, so you want to pick a weight that's appropriate to get in that rep range. And with that, we're going to get started with our first compound set, which we are going to be focusing on our back. So go on and grab your weighted objects. We're going to start with a nice dumbbell row. Again, we're going for 10 to 12 here. So we're going to stand tall, soften in the knees, weight is in the heels, roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to hinge at the hips and have a nice flat back here. I want you to pull those elbows back towards your hips, leading with the elbows. We're going to pull them back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and return. We're going 10 to 12 here. Make sure you're breathing. Big exhale as you big row. Nice flat back. Good, really pull it up and squeeze. Good, I got two more here. Again, working 10 to 12 reps. Nice. All right, when you are done with your reps, we're gonna move right into a reverse fly, so we're still targeting our back. So again, we're in that same position, nice bent over, hinging at our hips. Palms are facing each other. We're gonna lead with our elbows, soften in the elbows. We're gonna rotate, open up the chest, squeezing those shoulder blades. We're gonna squeeze. Again, we're still working that 10 to 12 rep range here. Try to focus on using your back to lift those weighted objects up instead of using the momentum and really jerking it. You want to make sure you have that soft bend in your arms, leading with your elbow. Good, I got two more here. Finish up with your reps. When you are done, you can go on and put those weighted objects down and then meet me on your back. We're gonna get a little core action. We're gonna add in a toe touch. So for our toe touch, I want you to try and get 10 to 12 here. So go meet me down on your back. Go on and engage your blueberry spine, tuck those hips in, belly buttons pressing down towards the mat, and we're gonna lift our legs straight up towards the ceiling. Arms are gonna be right over your shoulders, and we're just gonna reach up so our head and top of our shoulders are off the mat. We're gonna lift our shoulder blades up, pressing your lower back into the floor for 10 to 15, all the way up towards your toes. Reach, reach. Every time you're lifting up, I want you to exhale. Good, right here. Let's finish it out. We got 5, 4, 3, really reach it, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. So that is our first compound set. We're gonna get through that 2 more times. So we're starting with our dumbbell row. So feel free to make any adjustments. Again, we're working in that 10 to 12 rep range. We're gonna do our dumbbell row, get right into that reverse fly. Stand tall, roll those shoulders back and down. Hinging at those hips. Palms are facing each other. Here we go. Lead with those elbows, pull it back and squeeze. Big row, make sure that weight's coming back by your hip and not in by your arm, but you want a full range of motion. Pull it back and squeeze. Good, I got 2 more here. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Good, when you are done, go right into those reverse flies. Here we go. Lift and squeeze. Nice flat back, your gaze should be towards the floor. So you have a nice straight spine here. Again, we're leading with our elbows, soften in those arms. Lift, open up that chest. Check in, make sure you have a soften in your knees here. You don't want your knees to be locked out. Woo! All right, when you are done, meet me down on our backs for our toe touch. Toe touch, we're going 10 to 15. Woo! Down on your back. Engage that blueberry spine. It's always important to readjust every time you're coming back down here. Legs are straight up. Hands are over your shoulders. Here we go. We're reaching up towards our toes. Big exhales. Try and focus on getting those shoulder blades all the way off the floor when we come up. Good. Draw that belly button in and up. Let's finish this together. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Gently come up to standing. We got our last round of this first set. Starting with our dumbbell row, bend your knees to pick up your weighted objects. Whew. Soften in those knees, roll those shoulders back and down. Here we go, hinging at those hips. Palms are facing each other. Here we go, lead with those elbows, pull the weights back and squeeze. That chest opens up. Using our shoulder blades, pull them back. Again, 10 to 12 here. Full range of motion, big squeeze. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Good, when you're done with your reps, let's get right into those reverse flies. Here we go, palms are facing each other. Lift and squeeze. 10 to 12 here. Check in, make sure that gaze is towards the floor so you have that nice straight spine for me. Soften in the arms, we're leading with our elbows. Lift and squeeze. Good, keep going. Finish it out nice and strong. Good, I got 2 more. Awesome job. When you are done, meet me down for our toe touch. Since this is our last round, I'm gonna invite you to add some resistance in here. Whew. But if not, we can finish up exactly how we were doing. So go on and meet me down, tuck those hips in, engage that blueberry spine. Legs are straight up. If you would like to hold your weighted object, just make sure it's in between your hands. Palms are still facing each other. Your hands are stacked directly on top of your shoulders. Here we go, we're lifting up. Reach that weighted object towards your toes. 10 to 15 reps here. Lift. Shoulder blades are coming all the way off the mat. Belly button's drawing in and up. Big exhale every time you lift. Good, nice job, Rockstar, keep it up. Let's finish this together. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we're gonna make our way into our second compound set here. This time we're gonna be focusing on our biceps. So our first move, we're gonna do a hammer curl, then we're gonna go right into a wide bicep curl. Again, we're still working in that 10 to 12 rep range, so pick a resistance that's appropriate for that rep range. Whew. So go ahead and grab your weighted objects. We're really working on our strength for this workout. So hammer curls, soften in the knees, tuck those hips in, core is engaged, pull those shoulders back and down, elbows are tucked in by your sides, palms are gonna be facing each other. We're just gonna lift those weighted objects all the way up towards our shoulders and back down. We got 10 to 12 here. Nice and controlled movement. Lift it all the way up, all the way down. Full range of motion here. Good, check in, make sure your knees aren't locked out. Your hips are tucked in underneath you. That belly button's drawing in and up. I got 2 more. Good, now we're gonna move into our wide bicep curl, so arms are down by your side. Go on and rotate so that your palms are facing up. We're gonna open up that chest, elbows are in by your sides. We're gonna lift our weighted objects up towards our shoulders in a nice wide motion out by our sides here. 10 to 12 here. Again, soften in those knees. Hips are tucked underneath you. Really lift all the way up, all the way down. Make sure you're not stopping halfway and lifting back up. Don't sell yourself short. Full range of motion. We're burning out those biceps with this compound set. Awesome job. Finish it up. Good, when you are done, we're gonna add in that ab exercise and we're gonna do a reverse crunch. So go ahead and meet me down on your mat. Again, engage that blueberry spine, tuck those hips in, Lower back is pressing in towards the floor. Palms can either be right underneath your hips to help support your lower back a little bit more, or just right by your sides. But go on and put a nice flex in your feet. We're gonna bring our knees towards our chest, and then we're gonna tap our heels back down. So that's one, we're going 10 to 15 here. If you'd like to increase this, I invite you to try to lift those hips off the floor and tap. Head should be off the floor a little bit, tops of the shoulders are up, belly button's pressing down. So you have that nice hollow body. Good. Make sure you're tapping those heels all the way down, bringing those knees towards your chest. Using your core, using your abs to lift those hips up. Nice. Let's finish this together. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Gently come up to standing. We're moving right back into our hammer curls. So go ahead and grab your weighted objects. Again, 10 to 12 rep range here, so if you need to adjust your weights, that's totally fine. Soften in those knees, tuck those hips in, elbows are in, palms are facing each other. Here we go. Really focus on that mind-muscle connection. We're using our biceps here. So use that bicep muscle to lift those weighted objects up. Nice and controlled. I don't want to see any swaying using the momentum here. We're in control of this. We're strong. We're nice and controlled. When you're done with your 10 to 12, move right into that wide bicep curl. Palms are up. Open up that chest here. Here we go. All the way up. Full range of motion. Woo, these are getting heavy. You're gonna check in, make sure your knees aren't locked out. Your hips are tucked in so that core is engaged. I'm gonna do 2 more. Awesome job. When you are done, meet me down for that reverse crunch. Let's get right into it. Go ahead and tuck those hips in. Blueberry spine is activated. Here we go. Top of the head is up, shoulders up. Lift, tap those heels. Nice flex in the feet. Big exhale every time you bring your knees towards your chest. When you're tapping those heels, that's a nice hollow body position. Lower back is pressing in towards the floor. Let's finish this together. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Gently come up to standing. We're going to finish this up. This is our last round. I'm going to adjust my weights so that I can be using my proper form here. Shake it out. Here we go. We're starting with those hammer curls, 10 to 12. Soften in the knees. Tuck those hips in. We're on all the way up. Down, palms are facing each other. Shoulders are pulled back. Good. Nice and controlled. That's 6 for me. 10, I'm gonna go 2 more. When you're done, go on, get right into that wide bicep curl, palms are up. Open up the chest, we're going right in line with our ears here to our sides, 10 to 12. Keep those elbows tucked in. Check in, make sure your knees aren't locked out. Good, I'm gonna do 2 more. When you're done, go on and bend your knees, place those weighted objects down. Meet me down on your back for our reverse crunch. Again, 10 to 15 here. Go on and engage that blueberry spine. Head is up, chin's tucking towards your chest. Top of your shoulders are up. Here we go, flexing those feet. Bring those knees towards your chest. Tap it down. Make sure every time you're tapping those heels, your lower back's pressing in towards the mat. Protect your lower back here. Big exhale as you lift. Good, let's finish this together. We got 5, 4, 3, Good one. Awesome job. All right, next circuit. We're gonna really focus on our chest this round. So our first move, we're gonna do a push-up. So I invite you to do this. Any modification, you can use your elevated surface here. You can do it down on the floor, whatever works for you. And then we're gonna combine that with a chest fly. So again, we're still working in that 10 to 12 rep range here. Whew. All right, so go ahead and meet me in your tall plank for our push-up. I want your hands stacked directly underneath your shoulders. Belly button's drilling in, there's no arch in your lower back. We're gonna really open up our chest and press the floor away. Here we go, 10 to 12. Open, big press. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Awesome job. Check in. Make sure your hands are staying right underneath your shoulders here. Keep that belly button drawing in. Really open up that chest and press. I'm going to do 2 more here. Nice work. When you are done with your reps, go on and meet me down on our backs. We're going to need our weighted objects here for our chest fly. So we're going to be down on our backs. Go on and engage the blueberry spine, tuck your hips in, belly button's pressing down. Our weights are going to be right on top of our shoulders, palms are facing each other. We're going to open up, leading with our elbows again. Open up that chest, elbows are going to tap the floor. Then we're going to big fly those palms together. 10 to 12 here. Open, exhale, fly. Inhale, lower. Exhale, fly. Nice work. Really open up that chest. Keeping our lower back pressing towards the floor. Check in. Is your blueberry spine activated? Good. Again, we're still going in that 10 to 12 rep range. Good. I got 2 more here. Awesome job. When you're done with your chest flies, we're going to stay down on our backs because we're going to add in another ab exercise. We have a wide crunch. Let's go on and keep down on your backs. Feet are going to be wider than hip distance. So mine are about lined up with the width of my mat here. So this is kind of funny. We're doing the top half of a crunch or a sit-up here. So I like to stack my hands together. I just think that helps. But we're going to start by tucking our chin towards our chest. Head is up, shoulders are up. We're going to reach our hand between our legs here. That's our big exhale. Lifting up with our shoulder blades. Come back down. So we're keeping that lower back pressing in towards the floor. Belly button's down the entire time. This is our stopping position. So we're going to do 10 to 15 here. So we're going to press down. Press. Good. So big exhale every time you crunch. Lift. Lift. So it's not a full sit-up. It's just a crunch. But we're not coming all the way back down either. We're not resting. We're keeping our core active the entire time. Keep those shoulder blades up, really lift. You got this. Finish it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Whew. So we're going to repeat that 2 more times, starting with our push-up. Again, you can take any variation that you would like. You can be using your elevated surface here or the wall. I'm going to try and transition down to my knees. So go on and meet me in that tall plank, hands underneath your shoulders. Belly button is drawing in. We're going to open up that chest, big inhale. Exhale as you power up. 10 to 12 here, let's work. Nice job. Open, big press, so good. Finish this out nice and strong. You got this. Feel that energy in your palms. Press the floor away. Open. Press. I got 1 more. Nice, tall. Your body's straight like a board. Woo! So good. When you're done, we're going to flip it over for our chest fly. You know what? I'm going to adjust my weights. Go back up. Because I felt like I could do a lot more than that 12. So again, you always want to try and work within that rep range here, 10 to 12. So arms are stacked directly on top of your shoulders, palms are facing each other, engage a blueberry spine. Here we go, we're going to open up that chest and big fly it together. Nice work. Open. So that weight's coming right in line with our ears there. Open up that chest. Drive. So good. Finish this out. Awesome job. I'm going to do 2 more here. Woo! When you're done, weights can come down. We're going to move right into that wide crunch. So go on and readjust, engage that blueberry spine. Feet are wider than hip distance. We're going to come up. So tuck that chin towards your chest. Shoulders are up. Here we go. We're reaching. Again, we got 10 to 15 of these. Reach. That's your exhale. Exhale, lower. Keep that lower back pressing towards the floor. Nice work. Let's finish this together. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, we're moving into our 3rd round of this, starting with our push-up. Go on and meet me in that tall plank. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Belly button's drawing in towards your spine. Here we go. We're going to open up that chest. Keep that body nice and straight, leg forward. Push the floor away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Good. Check in. Make sure there's no arch in your lower back. You want that core to be nice and engaged. We're lowering. Hands are right underneath our shoulders. Press it up. Open up that chest. Awesome job. I got 1 more. Woo! When you are done with your reps, go on and meet me down for our chest fly. Grab those weighted objects. Tuck those hips in, engage that blueberry spine. Palms are together. Here we go. Really open up that chest. Pull it together. Inhale as you drop it down. Exhale as you bring them together. Good. Awesome job. Really stretch that chest open. Drive. Let's check in. Make sure your lower back's still pressing into towards the floor. Blueberry spine's engaged. Open. I got 2 more. So good. When you are done, we're going to move into the nice wide crunch. Again, 10 to 15 here. Readjust. Blueberry spine, lower back's pressing towards the floor. Feet are wider than hip distance. Start by tucking that chin towards your chest. Head is up, shoulders up. Here we go. We're going to lift our shoulder blades up. Big exhale. 4, 5, 6. Lift. 7, 8. Keep that lower back pressing in towards the floor. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Awesome job. All right, we're going to move into our 4th and final compound set here, and this time we're going to be focusing on our triceps. So our first move, we're going to do an overhead tricep extension, and then we're going to set that with our triceps dip. So go on and get the elevated surface handy. Again, we're still working in that 10 to 12 rep range. Just go on and grab that weighted object. I like to hold it in a nice diamond. Thumbs are towards the front. We're gonna press it, lift it up and over. Now from here, I wanna soften in the knees, tuck those hips in so that are tucked in, belly button's drawing in, up, core is engaged. I don't wanna see any arches in our lower back, core not being engaged. Lock it up here. Then we're gonna bring those elbows, rotate them in together, nice and close. So we're gonna start down at the back. We're gonna use our triceps to press and lift that weight up. Good, 10 to 12 here. Keep that gaze right ahead of you. Every time you lower that weight down, those elbows are rotating in towards each other. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press, nice work. Soften in those knees. Then I'm gonna do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. When you are done, Go ahead and meet me for our triceps dip. So we're gonna stand here. So you're gonna come towards the edge of your elevated surface. Fingertips are facing you. Open up that chest, so pull those shoulders back and down together. And we're gonna slide out. Elbows are rotating back towards each other. I want you to stay nice and close towards your elevated surface. We're gonna drop it down. Keep those elbows rotating back towards each other. Press it up, 10 to 12 here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Stay nice and close towards the elevated surface. Belly button's drawing in and up. Good, checking, keep those elbows coming back towards each other. So good, awesome job, Rockstar. Woo! That's my last one. Woo! My arms are noodles. All right, so for our ab exercise for this move, we're gonna do a bicycle crunch. We're gonna be down on the floor, opposite knee to elbow. So we're gonna start down here, engage that blueberry spine. Let me move my weighted object. So fingertips are by your ears. Go ahead and open up those elbows back so that chest is nice and open. I'm gonna have my legs straight out here. I'm gonna draw my belly button in. Opposite elbow comes to deep, big crunch. Then we're gonna switch it out, crunch. So my feet are gonna be floating above the floor. My shoulders are above the floor. And again, we're doing 10 to 15. So I'm going left leg, right leg, that's 1. Left leg, right leg, that's 2. So good, keep that belly button pressing down towards the floor. Really twisting that opposite elbow in there so we're working our obliques. Awesome job. Keep bicycling, finish it out strong. Awesome job. When you are done, go on and meet me back up to standing for our overhead tricep extension. Again, working 10 to 12 here. Go on and grab that weighted object. Whew. Up and over, thumbs are towards the front, fingers towards the back. Soften in the knees, hips are tucked in, elbows come together. Here we go. Press it up. Big exhale. Make sure your hips are locked in, core is tight, belly button's drawing in and up. Gotta keep those elbows coming in towards each other. Nice work. Press. Press, so good. Use those triceps. Squeeze them. Woo! That is it for me. All right, when you're finished with your reps, go on and meet me for our triceps dip on the elevated surface. Come on over towards the edge, fingertips are facing you. Open up that chest, here we go. Drop it down, press it up. Elbows are staying rotated back towards each other. Keep them rotating back. Big drive, nice work. So good, finish this out nice and strong. Down, big press. Elbows stay rotating back. I'm gonna do 2 more. Woo! Finish up with your reps, then meet me down on the floor for our bicycle crunch. Again, bicycles are 10 to 15 here. Make sure you have some space. Go on and open up that chest, elbows pull back. Feet are out, belly button's pressing down, lower back's pressing in towards the mat. Here we go. Opposite knee to elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Gently come up to standing. We're gonna make our way into our final round of our entire workout. Let's show up and make it count. Starting with our overhead tricep extension. Just go and take that weighted object, lift it up and over, soften in those knees, my weight slightly in my heels, tuck those hips in, elbows rotate in towards each other, here we go, press it up. Really squeeze those triceps, keep those elbows coming in. We're burning them out with this compound set. Good, I'm gonna do 3, 2, and 1. When you're done with your reps, go on and meet me for our triceps dip. Exhale, press it up. Keep that chest open. Big press. Belly button's drawing in and up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive. Nice work. Keep those elbows coming back towards each other. Make sure they're not coming out. You want to stay nice and close towards your elevated surface. Woo! Let's finish this out. I'm going to do one more. Woo! Okay. My arms are toast. Finish up with your reps. Make them count. Get them in there. And when you're done, meet me down for our last round of our bicycle crunch. Again, go on and tuck those hips in, engage that glute bridge spine. Fingertips are behind your ears. Open up that chest, pull those elbows back. Here we go, opposite knee to elbow. We're gonna crunch it, belly button's pressing down. Really twist that spine. Reach it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, awesome job. Shake it out. We are done. Gently, gently, gently come up to standing. Grab some water. Whew. Shake it out. My arms are jello. That was so good, Rockstar. Thank you so much for showing up and moving with me today. We really focused on our upper body strength, and that was so great. You should be so proud of yourself. Again, I'm Coach Russ, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.